Howdy. Hi. I can stay here. I come to visit Sean. Sure.
Sean's not here. Sean doesn't want you here. Please leave.
I come to visit Ian to talk with
Okay,
Ian.
well, we're busy doing stuff. We don't want you here.
Why don't we talk out here?
Yeah, why don't you just leave?
Craig, from what I can see, you lit that fire.
It's fine.
Yeah. And you remember the logs over there that I was cutting? Where you took and tried to kick me in the nuts with the truck when I was getting firewood?
I thought you came here to visit Ian, you just said.
Yeah, I did.
Or Sean, you said.
I did, but I got interrupted by you.
No, you intruded on our space. Leave.
No, this space is actually, if you know
You're a
the
nut-bar old man.
temple.
Piss off.
Yeah, Doug, maybe we can just talk as well.
Okay. How do you address some of these situations? Okay. The bottom line of the story is what's going on. Like, estate-wise, that's Joanne's call, what goes on here. Sort of thing.
Well, it seems to me, I still have to call her, and I apologize for that.
Okay, I asked you to call her.
Yeah, I know. And then
Okay, and
I
you
had
guys
to go
were
to
doing
the
the
coast.
gold dig over there, and then dug further yet after I told you.
No, we didn't. We filled in that hole that we had dug. But I'm going to call her for sure. But I think with that, that's not something that's going to be worked out like that. It's a legal issue.
Okay, we can make it a legal issue if you want.
Well, I don't want anything. I just want to live in peace, man. But it's like with my dad and stuff. I mean, I guess that comes down to a legal issue, you know, to solve it. Because I don't think, especially with this situation, you know, I don't think it's going to get resolved like that. So, you know, I can talk to my dad and say, you know, we want to resolve it, and
Fair enough. Okay, and I gotta get a bunch of firewood here. The last time I got firewood, he became a problem. And they tried to stop me, took the keys out of my truck. I got out of the truck, he tried to go for the kick to the nuts on me, sort of thing. Then he took the chainsaw. Then he turned even more aggressive when I was walking through the bush.
yeah, again, that sounds like a legal issue. Like, you got to call the cops if
Well,
there's assault or... But again, yeah, I don't, the way I see it now, I mean, I'm just learning what's happened here and what's happening and where it's at, you know.
okay. I did ask you to get in touch with Joanne.
Yeah,
Very
and I
specifically.
apologize. Marilyn came over and reminded me, and then I was just like,
Do
no.
that.
But then I had to go to the coast and pick up the family, so we just got back.
I can see that.
So
And Joanne's going to be around here later, and we can maybe get Joanne to help resolve this situation.
yeah, she's coming out.
She should be out here in the next month.
Okay, yeah, that's good.
When you got your solar panels, I see you got 1,000 watts or something.
Yeah, pretty excited about that. Big chunk of our savings gone, but it's, I think, a worthwhile investment.
Could have gone more panels, less battery, but
Yeah.
I see what you got there.
Okay. Well,
I
yeah.
think Marilyn was going to come over and talk to you about taxes too. There's some dodging or something going on.
Yeah, I guess. So that's obviously with my dad then.
Yeah.
Okay.
He was saying that we hadn't, when Marilyn had handed him stuff, some people that had even seen him, Marilyn handed to him, saw that.
Yeah.
He would
sometimes he has a selective memory.
Selective memory, let's call it.
Yeah.
Okay. Good.
Well, yeah, I'll definitely talk to Joanne and
Yeah.
talk to my dad as well, and I'll talk to Creek. And I don't want, I think whatever happens, that it can be resolved without any violence or anything.
Well, it needs to get the result of violence as far as that goes. But, he has been extremely violent in his week. And there was 5 fires, if you count Hummingbird Bridge. It's nothing light. And I know he lit the one down here at the end. And I highly suspect he lit this one and blame Peter Matheson. Or Peter Klaas, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know enough about any of that to really make a judgment, I guess.
Well, we need to address those things, sort of thing, because they've been left in hand.
But again, that's a legal thing. If we want
Yes,
to address
it can
it, it's
be,
legally.
Legal or otherwise, common sense can prevail. If I was to go legally, the police asked me what they thought they should do with them, sort of thing. And I wasn't into vengeance. I was putting them into jail. And
That's with the fires or with
yeah,
assaults?
with the fires.
Or?
The fires. And they kind of more or less had enough, but not hard, or I don't know. They're not even showing me all the file. But they allowed that on. Anyways. Okay. We'll deal with it as things go on.
Yeah.
I think Joanne will help lighten this load up.
Yeah, for sure. No, I think and again, I apologize for that. I totally have been busy around here and forgot, and then Marilyn minded me just before I went down to the coast.
Yeah, well, don't get that selective memory deferred.
No,
Hold that one. Okay.
No, that was just
Hey.
too much on my mind. Do you say hi?
Hi.
How's Shanghai?
Good.
Mm.
You got a new toy, some Lego?
And I still got a helicopter and a more smaller car. And a fire station too. That's all I got.
Cool. You made them all today.
But the fire station is still making.
Okay, there's a little bit of a problem here right now.
Yeah.
Is that Cragen is overexerting himself to say that for me to get out of there. Sort of thing. I have heritage, or am part of the estate here. He was even kicked out by us. It'd be better if I walked through there now.
Probably not.
Okay, you better start clarifying to him.
Yeah, well, I think we just have to do the legal thing, because there's one side is saying one thing and one side saying the other.
Okay,
I'm trying my best to be in the center.
Yeah,
and
we
and
look at
not-
the real evidence to the situation, then, if you want to go with this, like the legal, or
Yeah.
saying it's legal, rather than
Yeah.
there is a common sense approach, sort of thing.
Yeah, but again, the one side says this is the common sense, and the other side says
It
this is
starts to
common
become
sense.
obvious when the stories start changing around and twisted and whatnot.
Well, let's
Yeah.
bring it to the
Yeah.
courts, and I guess, and lay it out,
And that's a lot of money, but we'll see.
Yeah. Well, I don't see it being resolved without, some legality to it, Because I think I understand, your position on it. I wasn't clear before, but I think I'm clear now that my dad fucked Esther over, broke her heart.
Well,
And that's, like I heard that in Shanghai when I was there early on, and it just made my blood boil, And
I can see you're in a tough position too.
yeah, well, I'm trying not to be. I'm trying to be just like outside the picture and hoping things can unfold. But more and more it seems that no, I'm part of this now, and but yeah, no, I understand that. It's just that I understand what you're talking about with common sense. That Esther didn't want my dad to have this, and I get that. you know, and he did fuck up big time, you know, like. But then there's the.
Stephen Sipes is behind this too. Is the problem? He paid Cragen as a goon. He even read out a reading at a fire in the compound, more or less, basically saying he was going to kick the people off of here and readdress the situation under Megacore. And that was, that's when even the fires increased after. Sort of. I'll address it one step at a time.
Yeah, well, first thing I'll get a hold of Joanne and talk to my dad as well, and talk to Cregan, and hopefully he can back off, and we can resolve it without any altercation.
Okay, good. I can help you with the solar panel sometimes, or you address that situation. But we'll see how it goes. Went a little on the expensive. Well, never mind.
Yeah, no,
I know
I know.
stuff.
It seemed to me it was a one-shot thing, and Gary seemed to know his shit, and
It's pretty good. It's just it does better.
yeah, just different components.
More so when overdone batteries, underdone the panels in comparison, sort of thing compared, and then what you can do on load diversion and stuff like that. Okay, gooder.
Yeah.
Okay.
Take care.